Hi everyone, it's Friday, August 15th, and we're actually in the front yard today. So this is our wildflower patch that we call the bee buffet. Most of what you see in bloom right now, these yellow flowers, are called partridge peas. The wildflower mix we had last year was really heavy with cosmos, and some of those came back. I think we've got some black-eyed Susans in here and cone flowers, but most of the bees are asleep for the day, and in the morning it's really wild to come out front and hear them. So this is our grafted pear tree that needs a little weeding down below, and we've got this barrier around it so the deer don't get it, but we're actually going to have, assuming this survives and the squirrels just don't get it, we'll actually probably get some pears this year. And we have this grafted pear tree, and over on this side is a grafted apple tree. So what I mean by that is the part of the tree that's like the root is one type of apple tree, and then as it was growing, wow, deer are really trying to get in here. As it was growing at the nursery, they just added in a different type of apple tree. So like this whole branch is its own variety, and they do that because sometimes the types of apple tree that make the apples that are nicest to eat are not the same type of apple trees that make the best root system. So to have kind of the best of both worlds, you take a trunk from a hardy tree and then you add different delicious apples onto it. And this is the first year that Matt actually tried to add onto the grafts. So this is a graft that he added this year, and we labeled them because we're smarter than we were last time we tried this. So this is a black apple, and you can see that the graft took. The tree, or this shoot is growing. So here's another one. This is sure, it's a red field. Again, this one took. It's growing nicely. So I think that's pretty exciting. Maybe some year we'll get apples from it. This is the other side of that crazy birdhouse gourd. It's just taking over. The deer are shockingly leaving most of this alone. I'm sure that they're going to realize that these are here and eat them. But for now, they're enjoying it. So we were talking to our neighbor, the neighbor who works for Burpee, and saying we were considering doing the same wildflower routine along this side of the house, zoop, and all along this side of the house. And he let us know, oh, well, I'm retiring from Burpee this year, so let me see what I can hook you up with. So he left all these wonderful wildflower mixes and this lovely note. Hello, Haley. A very intriguing idea to surround your home with wildflowers. I hope these help bring your vision to life. Grow happy, Dino. So I'm really thrilled that we have such lovely neighbors who are willing to share their seed bounty with us. This is more wildflowers at the front of the house. We need to finish weeding this and then put some mulch on it. And then we're just gonna stroll into the backyard. Probably shouldn't have turned the camera around for the walking part, but that's what has happened. So here's the side yard. I'm working on a little upgrade for the compost tumbler because it is quite a bit cumbersome to lift it on and off of a wheelbarrow. So I decided to make like a little support for it so I can drive the wheelbarrow under it, and it's freestanding. So that's in progress, and I'll hopefully update next week with that. The submissions for the Grange Fair were this Monday, and even though I did find that other second heirloom striped tomato, when we went to drop everything off, I asked, like, oh, well, do you actually need 5? And they were like, yeah, of course, you're going to be disqualified if you don't have the right number. I was like, okay, well, never mind then. I'll just take these home and eat them. So we ended up only submitting for 3 categories: red, pear-shaped, yellow cherry, and garlic. And didn't win for the yellow cherry tomatoes, which it seemed like the people who did win were they were also sun gold variety. But you'll be really excited to know that these chocolate pears came in first place. You will not dampen my spirits by making me share that there was only one entry in this category. So got all the prizes, and I don't actually know what you win, but you do get ribbons. So I will share that as a inset picture. So the beds are doing okay. The experiment where I tried to dig up the strawberries and plant them down again, kind of more spread out, this did not work. I think I killed most of them. So that's a little bit of a lesson learned, unfortunately. But we can, we have a really nice garden center. Next year, we'll just get some more strawberry crowns in the spring. Yes, Deck.
I am Decky. Yeah.
All right.
You hide me, right? Quack.
All right. This is the gourd from this side. I'll try to do a side-by-side of how big this got in just a week's time. So I think I had my hand on it last time. There's the inset, so pretty good for a week's worth of growth. And oh, I totally forgot, the garlic that we entered, that was actually a wider field. So for that, there was 8 people who submitted their garlic, and we came in third. So we actually kind of did okay there. It wasn't just a field of 3 like I originally thought it was. Yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm always impressed with all the stuff that people can grow and submit there. There's like a pumpkin category, but it's pretty unbelievable to me that people have pumpkins that are ripe at this time of the year. But it's really impressive what people in our neighborhood can do.
I like these eggs. How did you exactly grow them?
Well, they started from a seed, and my birthday's in March, so I always start seeds around my birthday. And you put the seed in a little bit of dirt. And how I start seeds, which I guess I'll record next year, for stuff like tomatoes and peppers, you put a bunch of that seed type in a little tiny pot. And then once they're big enough, you transplant them to larger pots, and then they come outside.
But, like, exactly, is there any tricks to growing them?
Alright, so, sorry, little dog break. Yeah, dog mayhem, that's for sure. These are the tiger's eye beans. So,
could I try one?
Yeah, sure.
Let's take the top off. Should I try the whole thing?
Yeah, you just do the whole thing. Oh man, a little more fibrous than the sugar snap peas.
Actually, not gonna lie, pretty good.
Pretty good. Your face says otherwise, though.
It was hard to pull off.
Yeah. So those are shelling beans, and you can eat them young, or try to let them grow. So here's a lima bean pod that looks pretty dry. So let's see what's going on here. Declan, can you open this?
Oh wow, the peas are very sweet. Try one.
Okay, I'll try one of those. Oh, yeah, that is good.
I think I can open.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like in there.
Giant one.
Yeah.
Like, not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Hold it in your hand. Look at that huge thing. It's a Christmas lima bean.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, the ones we harvested last week, they were fresh, and they were very, very light pink. But this one is fully ready. So, awesome. We figured out how to grow lima beans.
Nice. Do you want to try it?
No, that's for cooking and eating. Or, I mean, I guess we can try it. Oh wow, that is starchy and not delicious right now. Needs butter.
Butter.
All right, so that's the update for this week. Have a good week.